Hi, my name is Hu Bo. Today I'm talking about introduce about my personal leadership profile. Hello. I will have three words that best describe my personal about my leadership. The first word is contagious and resilient and inspirational. So we'll talk about my leadership style first. The word I find that could most accurately describe my leadership style is adaptive. So we have learned about many categories of leadership style in this semester, but overall, I don't think uh, either either of them can define my leadership style kind of accurately. So being adaptive, I think I could utilize uh, in a both side of style and to yield the best outcome I can ever imagine. So to explain it, we have relationship oriented and task oriented. So I think myself is either or both these two styles. I will choose to use one of them. Consider about the team members, the ability of them, and the tasks, and the situation, their mood. So that's the meaning of adaptive. And then briefly introduce the content of today. I will talk about values and personalities first, and then I'll talk about abilities, and next strategies, and lastly I'll talk about vision. First, let's go about values and personalities of my leadership. So the first word, I think, being a good leader, you need to have good vision, because if you are leading your team to the wrong direction, then there is no meaning of your outcomes. So I think the top word of leader is vision, and the second word is resilience. So if you're not going to survive to the end, there is no meaning of your outcome. And third word is empathy. So especially in today's world, I think many more of us need some kind of empathy. So as you being a leader, you have to care about your team members' feeling. So they are working for you from their heart. So that's the third word of my values. And that's a talk about my personality. The first word is communication. I have a strong feeling of that the language we use, no matter what language it is Mandarin, it's English, it's just not easy to communicate with others with your true thought. You cannot just convey your thought through language. You have to use some strategies to make sure that the other knows what are you thinking about. So I put my personalities. So I put the top first place word of personalities to communication, and then I think the emotional stability is my second personalities of being a good leader. People are emotional, but to be a leader, there's you cannot be emotional. If you are being emotional and your team members are going anywhere, that's what you not like to see. And the third word, open to experience. I think that's described myself very well, because I like to try out new things, and I think to broaden the view of the leader, you can have better understanding of your team members overall, about their abilities, about their personalities, so you can have better control of the whole team. And then about my strategy style, I just put a single sentence to describe it. So it's mixing every member's abilities together. The key words are every member's ability and together. So being a leader, I will value each member's abilities, and I try to use all of them abilities together. I put them together to the best outcome. And then about my leader vision, I use 3 words to describe it. It's highly functional, high performance, and high efficiency. And also, the sentence goes like exploiting every member's ability and talent, producing things only these members and leaders can output. So the keywords here are every and only. We talk about every in the last page, and only, I think that's crucial to my leadership style. Because if others can do it, and why you, right? So the only put that like the top 3 words in my leadership vision. And here are some words I will also describe my leadership vision. I say resilience, but keep robust. I say being adaptive, but being determinative at the same time, and being visionary, but also be practical. So if you remember, I choose resilience, adaptive, visionary to be my personality and values and keywords on my leadership. But the words hidden inside these 3 words are not so good. So I put more words to strengthen these. So being resilient is not saying that you are just forgiven and trying to survive. The meaning of being resilient is to thrive at the same time, and being adaptive is not saying that to embrace every possibilities. So we need to have a certain goal and certain choice. So that means determinative. And being visionary is not saying that we're looking far more than we can reach. So we're being practical. And thank you. That's my personal leadership profile presentation today.